Hi, in this video I will show you how to use email notification add-on in this Google Sheet example. So this example is about school attendance sheet. Here is in this sheet which can be used, for example, by a teacher to to check or to put the information about the attendance of the students. So this sheet, for example, it concerns the month April, and here in this table there is the student names and the email of students tutor, and here is the number of the days of the month, like April in this case. And here, as you can see, PR means present. The students was present in day number 1 of April. In day 2 of April, he or she was absent. So what I wanted to do in this, in order to control my sheet by the add-on what I installed in this sheet document, which actually add when you install this add-on, it adds this menu where you can activate or deactivate the notification or create the system sheets. The system sheets are exactly these sheets, emails, and configuration, which are also added automatically after installation. Emails sheet where you put the email information, email addresses, and every column means a list, and you can add as much lists as you want, A, B, C, D, or E, and so on. So here you put the list where you want to send an email to all these people contained in this list, E, B, C, or D, or whatever. Here in the configuration sheet, it's where I write the rules which control my sheet. So, and here you can see every line means a rule. So this means a rule line. This is a second rule line. So let's explain more what I mean by the rules. Here the first rule I wanted to write is when I put in any cell PR, I want to change the cell's background to green, but I don't want to send a message. I want to send a message is when the student is absent. I want to change the cell's background to red and send a message. This is the rules I put for controlling my sheet. Of course, the rules can differ or depends on what you want and what kind of sheet you have and what kind of documents you have, but you have to understand also that this email notification add-on solution, it's you have to adapt it to your needs. It's so you sometimes you have to change some things in order to use it in the right way. So that's why it's important to understand its logic. So let's say the rules what I made here. So like for the first rule, I say what it means, this rule line. It means that in the school attendance sheet, it's exactly the name of the sheet where I want what I want to control. It's here. You put the name, and it must be exact as it is here. so it must be identical. So it means that in this sheet, when I write PR in any row or in any cell, it means when I say all and all, it means in every cell in this sheet. I want to change the cell's background to green. Font text, I don't want to change it, I keep it as it is, but in this case I don't want to send email, so I write no. So when you write no here, you don't need to add to write anything in these other lines of the rule, so you can leave them empty, it's not a problem. But so when the student is present, each cell changed to green, and I don't want to send message, but I want to send a message in the second rule what I made. So here I in the same the control or the role control in the same sheet, and when I write EB, for example, which means absent, in any cell I change the cell the background, sorry, of the cell to red. The font I don't want to write nothing on it, but if I want to change the font, I go to this text color, but the background is for this. Send email, I want to say yes, I want to send email in this case when the student is absent. Here, this we need to explain a little bit this email data and emails list location. What it means. Here, first, emails data, it means where the emails, from where you want to bring this email information, email address information. You have in this you have to write, you have you can write three things: list or row or call, which means columns. So it's row, call, or list. When you write list, as I say, when you want to send the same message to many, to a list of emails. So here you can, if you want, for example, to send a message to a list of emails in this A column, you can just write that I want to send to a list and write like here. But in our case, our information is not from a list, because if we come back to here, so when a student, for example, is absent, this, for example, the students, we want to send the email to this and just one, to this email, which is the tutor, who is the tutor of the students. So it means this information we have just to locate this where it is. I mean the address of this address. As you say that when I do the addition here, the address is in the same row, where the addition happens. If the addition happens here, the email address is always in the same row where of the addition. If I do the addition here, always the email address in the same row. But as you can see, the emails are written in the same column, so which is fixed, which is A. So it means that we know the column. The address is always column and row. Column is fixed, it's A. So, but the 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 uh, the 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 row is 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 uh, is according to the where the addition happens. So here it means that email address is in the row, is in the depends of the row. So we write like this. So if it's in the same, if it's fixed and in the same column, we write col like this, just like this. But here we write row. Okay, so as you see, the email list location, then it's like here you want to write the you define the address. So it's like the row, it means this email information, we bring it from there and it's in the row where the addition happens, in the same row where the addition happens, but the A column is fixed in A. The message body. So this is the message body what I want to send here. As you can see, if we read it, we would like to inform you that this information, it means the name of the student is absent for the date. Here means the month, and here is the day of the month from our school. Please contact us for more clarification. Here, if you want to add some information into your message from the sheet, so as here, so we have to write these addresses between sharps, as you can see. It's very important, always between sharps. And then you put the address. As you can see here, we have like some this information, which means and character, and this means like this character, this it means that for example in this case is in the row a number address or address depends on where the addition happens, and but the column which is B, it's fixed. So we can explain this here more better. So we want the name. So as you see, when we do, it's we always define these addresses according to the addition. So when I edit this cell, I put AB. This name is always in the same row, so it means I have to put and. Okay, this and character. But as you can see, all the names of the students are in the B column. So the B is fixed, so it's B character and character. As you can see here, this B1. No, sorry, this one. So now I need the want to write the date. It's April 1 or April 2 or April 5 or so. For I want to bring this information. As you can see here, this information doesn't depend on the edition. It's fixed. It's fixed because we know it's column address and row address. So as you can see, it doesn't change. Even if the edition changes, this always in the same place. It's not something variable. So it's easy in this case, we just take the address. When the information doesn't depend of the edition, we just write the address as it is. It's B1. So as you can see here, we write it B1. Now I want to write the day. The day is this here. For example, when this student is absent in the day 2. So I want to bring this information from here. So as you can say, uh, the if the edition changed, the the column change. As you can see here, it's like C, as you can see, but when I edit this, it's D. So here it means that the column is depends on the edition. But as you can see, all the days are written in the same row. So when they are written in the same row, so we know that that is fixed. So it's number 6. So it's what we will write is, for the column we write and this and character, and the row is 6. So it's here. So it's exactly what we did here. So in this but you might not need this information and you want just to write one simple message. Just please contact us for more information, and that's it. So in this case, you don't need to write, but if you want to bring information, it's good sometimes that you have to use these sharps, these addresses between sharps. It's very important to respect this format, because if it's not respected, the emailing will not work, and this add-on could have some problems to function. So then we come to this. We want to send the edition details. I write yes. Send document link. I write yes. The message body. I write school attendance notification. It's like what you want to put as a message body, message subject. So here my rules are written now. So to check if this is working, so we have to go here and activate the notification. Once the notification is activated, yeah, it informs me. I click OK, so I counter check. Here, for example, this student, I call it student 2. It's just example. If I write PR, let's see what will happen. Okay, change to green. Means the first rule is working right. But here, if I write absent, I want that to get a message, or a message sent to this email. This email is actually mine. So to check if the rule is working. So here it changed to red. So now to know if things are okay, so as you can see here that I get already a message, I hear the voice. So it's the students 2 is absent in the day in April 2. So we will check the my message here. Here you can see the message subject, what I write, school attendance notification. And here is the message. We would like to inform you that students 2 is absent for the date April 2 from our school. Contact for more clarification. Here, when I write send email details, it adds this information, which means exactly this. Yeah. the send edition details. And here send document link means just this. Yeah, so if you click this on this link, it will opens automatically the same document where I am working. So if you want to that the tutor check the information in this document, and here it's this details about where in which cell the edition happens, and what is the name of the spreadsheet, and the sheet's name and the cell's address. So this is all about this. So it means that it works. But I want to tell you just one thing, that when once you try, always when you don't use your add-on, when you don't use it, just deactivate it quickly, because you have just, I think, around 60 minutes in a day. This is what Google gives as a quota for using the triggers. So it's something technical, and for the privacy of or security of that, Google put for to limit the use of triggers in Mood add-on. So I just come here and deactivate. So when I deactivate the notification, so there is nothing. I can write again this AB, it doesn't change nothing. It means that the rules, there is no control anymore on this. So, and it's also good that if you want to change something about your table, you want to change some things, and it's always better that you don't use this notification just when you need it. So this is all for today. Thank you for listening, and I will try to make another videos to and in with other examples as soon as possible. Thank you. Bye bye.